My name is Alicia Jasmina. I'm fairly new to YouTube. This is one of my first uploads, my first video, so I'm still trying to get my little nervous jitters out, but I actually wanted one of my first videos to you guys to be a story time about manifestation. Just really quick story time from last night actually. I was in an especially good mood yesterday for whatever reason. I woke up, I prayed, and I just kind of projected positive energy into my day. And I went about my day. I went and had a great meal, couple of drinks, and really just vibed and enjoyed myself. I worked on my book, which I'll tell you guys more about in probably some other videos, but it was a really vibey day. And I was thinking about basically a romantic relationship, which is something that I haven't had in a really long time. I have desired it, and I feel that I'm still in the process of manifesting that, but I think that there are some things I need to clear out within myself energetically first. And so that I'll get more into my journey in love and romance and things like that. But I decided I wanted to go to my favorite restaurant and get the pie, the key lime pie. I had tried it recently, and I'm the type of person that, baby, if I like something, I'm gonna run it back a few times. So I had it a few days ago. I decided I wanted to get another slice of pie. Now, this is my favorite restaurant. As I was walking into this restaurant, in my mind, literally as I'm getting out of the car, walking up, and again, I'm in a great mood, like literally just feeling good. And I could be a moody person. I could be up and down sometimes, but in this moment, great mood. And as I'm walking up, I'm like, you know what? I'm envisioning right now that I'm walking in to meet up with someone who I had a short little situation. I don't even want to call it a situationship. I'll say a friendship. But this was somebody that I developed a lot of love and affection for over our friendship. Unfortunately, that person had to move away and we're no longer in touch. But I envisioned that I was walking in to meet that person, somebody that I had a really a lot of love and respect for, that I had a great time with. We had great chemistry, great connection. And I'm just like, you know what? In my mind, I saw myself walk into the restaurant and sit down and meet this person at the bar, and we proceeded to have a great time. So again, this is just a quick visualization that I did walking into the restaurant. So I walk in and I walk in the area again. This is a restaurant that I'm a normal, what is it called? A regular. So I go and I sit in my regular seat, and there's some guys at the bar that I recognize that are also regulars, and usually they don't say anything to me. So the one guy at the end of the bar, he notices me as soon as I walk in, and he's like completely drawn to me, and I can kind of see him looking at me from the corner of his eye, and then he'll say something to the other guys at the bar, and then, you know, and I saw that kind of going on for a few minutes, and then he was like, hey, why don't you come over and sit with us? I was sitting by myself, which is something I do often. I'll go out to eat and sit by myself often. I have no shame in my game. If y'all want me to make a video about that, about how to confidently take yourself on solo dates, I will make a video about that. But he's like, come over and sit with us. And initially I'm like, no, it's okay. You know, I'm just kind of doing my own thing. And he's just like pressing the issue. He's like, no, come on over. And so I knew I had just came in for pie. One of the other guys turned around. He's like, yeah, come sit right here next to me. It's 3 guys. So the one who had an open chair next to him, he turns around. He's like, come and sit next to me. And I'm like, okay, well, you must be covering my pie then. And that's just how I operate. Like, I feel like if a man is inviting me to, like, you know, spend a time with them, like, I'm like, okay, I like to get something out of it. I like to be treated by a man. That's just what I like. Don't judge me. So, you know, and for whatever reason at that restaurant, I often get like offers to get my food covered. It's just something I've grown used to. Again, that's something I can make another video about another day. But anyway, let me get to it. I sit down next to the guy. He's like, yeah, I got your pie. He's like, matter of fact, I'm gonna order you my favorite dessert on top of it. He's like, I'll cover both of them. So they bring out my pie. He's like, no, pack that up and you need to taste this, which was another type of dessert, which was also really good. But as I'm talking to this guy, he's just giving me so much energy. He's just giving me like really good vibes. And I noticed that he had a lot of the same physical features as the guy that I envisioned in my visualization, who I actually had a prior short relationship with. And I'm like, wow, this guy, you know, they had a lot of similarities as he started talking, physical and work similarities. And, you know, I got free dessert out of it. And I was in and out of there probably in about 20 minutes. But when I walked out, I'm like, wow, like even though that wasn't the guy, that was such an amazing synchronicity that I walked in there and actually was invited to sit down with a man who strongly resembled the other person in energy and in physical appearance. And I just felt like that was the universe dropping me little crumbs that and giving me that confirmation that yes, you can manifest things instantly. And sometimes if the universe doesn't, or God doesn't give you the exact thing that you're asking for, he may give you something that's super, super close in that moment that actually might be a better option for you. Or it just might be a really cool synchronicity. And I love to experience synchronicities. I feel like it's God's way of hearing me. It's the universe's way of showing me, I hear you and I'm going to give you what you want. The more you project that energy, the more you speak it into existence, the more you see it in your mind, I'm going to show it to you in this reality. So that was my story about a 30-second manifestation. And again, I want to be clear, even though I didn't manifest the actual man, I manifested something that was very close to him. And again, that's always a good sign that your manifestation is on the way. That is God dropping you hints. And I just think it was a real cool moment. So I just want to encourage you guys to continue to see what it is that you want in your head very clearly, very detailed, very specifically. Continue to speak it into existence. Continue to know that it's yours, and just have fun with allowing the universe to show you what it is that you want. That's all I have to say. Until next time, like, subscribe. Again, I'm a brand new channel, brand new YouTuber, new to this. So you guys, definitely sub up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications for videos. I'm gonna try to put out a few videos a week to start out. My content is kind of around manifestation, feminine energy,